Hello, Capricorns, and welcome to your reading for December 2021. Here we are, last month of this year, coming into this final month, the holiday season for those who celebrate these holidays in December, Christmas, Yule, and all the others. So this is your reading for December for Capricorn. We're going to pull some Yule cards here from Seasons of the Witch Oracle. I'll pull a few of these and give you those messages. And then I'm going to pull some Wisdom of the Oracle and then some Tarot cards to see what we learned, or what we're going to leave behind in this year and moving through the holiday season. How to proceed, and just how we're going to close out this year, basically. So we have squirrel medicine here. We have the crone, and we have the Yule log for Capricorn. So with squirrel medicine, squirrels, they're always hunting for food and nuts and hiding them and just preparing for the winter, and they hide them so well they forget where they put them, but that doesn't matter because they just keep hunting them and they keep doing the same thing. So squirrel, they get prepared. They're always prepared, and that's what this medicine is for you. It's about preparing to welcome your intentions into your life. It's about being ready to receive opportunities when they come knocking. You can be preparing by going to some classes, having a pitch ready, being prepared for that interview, being prepared for that special date. This is just about you taking time, preparing yourself for whatever opportunities, whatever it is that you are trying to manifest into your life, and working hard, and also it's about trust and being quiet, trusting the universe, trusting the things that you're trying to manifest will come to be, and also having secrets and just keeping some things to yourself, lest someone should come along and wreck your plans. Okay, so keep some things to yourself with that squirrel medicine. And crone. Well, crone is, of course, wisdom, lessons, honor. We honor the crone for her wisdom, her years of learning and growing and becoming this wise person that we can go to for advice. And so this is you, this is you seeking guidance from someone more experienced. Okay, you may need another person to act as a mediator, or to help you see things from an unbiased point of view. Go and get an opinion from someone who's unbiased. It's likely to be a woman or someone with the womanly qualities who will help you. It can be family, it can be friend, it can be mother, grandmother, sister, just anyone who's older, who has more life experience than you, and knowing that their wisdom deserves your respect and humility. Be willing to consider you're seeking help because you don't know all the answers. So have some humility, honor and respect those who have been through things before you, so that you can trust their wisdom and don't think you know everything. You're seeking out help because you don't know what to do. So you're asking for guidance. So trust, go to someone you trust for that, and show them that honor and respect as you ask for their advice. And the Yule log. Yule log's about balance, and it's about the balance of God and goddess, masculine and feminine. It's asking you to get into balance, channel the energy of the goddess for healing and letting go of anything holding you back. Channel the energy of the god by invoking action, courage, and determination. Both energies, male and female, are required to be successful in your dreams, goals, and manifestations. Yule log reminds you that what you wish for will take more than one approach. So you're asking for advice from the crone. You're making preparations here. So looks like you're going to be preparing for some things to come along here. You're making your plans. You're making your New Year's resolutions and your plans for next year already. So be wise. Ask someone who is, geez, I can't get that to stand up. Ask someone who's wise. Ask someone who's been through things. Go to somebody if you need advice who's been through some stuff before you. And make sure you're in balance. Make sure you're receiving and giving, and make sure you're taking the required actions, but also taking the required time to plan and then take action. Okay, is what I'm getting with that squirrel medicine. Also, building blocks. Yep, you're building something. You're blessed here, Capricorns. Wow, we're mending, we're building, and we're blessed. Those are good cards. So we're going to be mending things as we go through to this last month of this year, mending what we can so that we don't carry that into our next year. Mending relationships, mending ourselves, whatever it is, we're going to work on mending those things. We are blessed here through that process. So we are blessed, and we can be a blessing to others as well, just by being ourselves. And we're definitely doing a lot of building here for Capricorn. There's a lot of energy here of building, planning, and preparing for our new year. So that's how we're going to be spending December, it looks like. Building, planning, mending. Okay. Excuse me. So we're going to leave some things behind here. And we're going to... that's interesting. And we're going to move forward here. Plan for next year as we come into the next year. And what kind of lessons we've learned. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Shush. My goodness, Capricorn. Wasn't expecting that. Okay, Capricorn. You're building, you're planning and all that because you've had some stuff here. You've had some feelings here of being in bondage. You've had some very things that you hadn't been able to release yourself from over in this last year. You've been stuck in some ways, bad habits, addictions, all sorts of things. This card can represent just the way you think, the way you've been believing or not believing that you can get a better life and that you can have better things or have a better relationship. Maybe you're bound to some relationship that isn't working too well. I didn't see anything in here about anything like that. But, you know, that's what this card is. And you've been holding on to something here. Maybe you've been worrying about money and stressing over this last year with money. But as we come into the end of this year, it's something new that's going to bring forth some more prosperity for you, something better for you as we close out this year. We are planning and building here, remember? and we're blessed and we're mending. And here with the squirrel also, we were preparing ourselves for something. We're getting advice from people who have been there before us, and we're balancing ourselves. Okay, so that's all good stuff there. What we want to bring into the New Year's is being more fertile in creating a life that looks more like that 10 of Cups. We want to get our family in order. We want to have a happy family home life. And maybe there's been some stuff going on that's not been so great because we do have that devil energy. So that might be one of the big things we're trying to work on, as well as finances, job security, and more fulfillment in that, so that we can have more of that life for us, our family, if we have a family, and so on. We have the Tower here. Excuse me, my throat. We have the Tower here, and we have the 10 of Swords, and this is when I asked about lessons you've learned. So you've learned some. You've had some things going on here, Capricorn. I mean, I can't unsee these cards. We had the Devil here, and we had the Tower, and we have this 10 of Swords, and this 10 of Swords is really, this Tower thing could have happened, in January of 2021, because this card tends to reflect that we're holding on to some things where we need to start to get up off that ground now and get these swords out of our back and move forward and let whatever this was, we need to heal it and move on. Sometimes this card can indicate we're reacting to things. It's not that there's nothing happening or that it isn't real, but we can be reacting in a very emotional way to things because we've been out of balance emotionally. We've had a lot going on, and so it's like every little thing can become a big major thing, and it's like when sometimes a little thing happens and somebody snaps, and you go, geez, it was just, I just said this, or, it's because they were in this energy, and that thing you said or did just set them off because they were already down here on the ground with all these other things going on with them, and that's why you might not understand their response, but it's because they're on that edge because they've been holding on to this stuff. So that's the energy where you are, Capricorn. And we need to look at the lessons we learned, the pain that some of the things we've been dealing with here with that devil. Learn your lessons, and now you need to relax. You need to let those things go. Don't lose the lesson, because you just need to calm down. There's just a very that stressed out energy with that card, and so let's go further here because we're building and we're planning, and then we get that Tower and that card and the devil and all that. So let's get some more clarity on that for Capricorn. But that's what that energy is, and we don't want to carry that into our new year. So what I was just saying, we don't want to carry that into our new year, and the 8 of Cups pops out. And that is walking away from those things that are no longer serving us, that are causing us to feel this way with that 10 of Swords, that are creating these Tower moments, that are keeping us in bondage with this devil. We need to look at what it is that we need to walk away from, and we need to walk away from it into 2022. Yeah, see, we need to look at some things from a different perspective. And We have the Knight of Wands there too, and that's a really good card for, starting some over, starting new. It's a good positive energy. It's creative energy. It's passion for moving forward and being in that, I won't even say it, like kind of a fun-loving kind of energy there. We have the Knight of Pentacles also, who's very, brings us that message of prosperity, and that's right next to that Ace of Pentacles. So I see us really, I think you'll come through those things, these towers and stuff, because you are planning, and you do have that Nine of Pentacles. So we want to get to that. And the Ten of Cups is twice. So, I think a focus on our family, a focus on bringing things back into balance, a focus on career and really planning. You might be going to take classes and stuff, like I said, learning some new things as we're building those blocks up for more success. But remember, you're blessed here. Okay, you're blessed, you're mending, and you're blessed. So those are all really positive things. So whatever this tower and this swords and this devil, it may have been kind of rough through the year with different things, but you're gonna walk away from those things, and you're here with a lot of positive growing and building new things in your life. So I think you're gonna come into the new year here with that intention and that kind of planning, preparing yourself. You're probably already doing that. You're doing that in the month of December, planning, preparing yourself to make a fresh start in some ways and clear away all this negative kind of energies or these things that had you really, feeling stressed and hurt and all of that, or feeling in bondage to things and not being able to break free. It's time to break free as we close off this year. Okay, Capricorn, I'm going to pull you some of these archetype cards here. The visions. You have a vision for your future. The poet is expressing yourself here. You're through your words, through your actions. It's like you're coming out of yourself here, eternal child. So coming out of yourself, growing, finding that inner child, healing, mending that inner child maybe, but getting more in touch with that playful side of yourself as well. It could be, and the prayer. We want to pray. We're blessed. However you pray, whatever that means to you, connecting, praying, believing in yourself even. Just, you're blessed. You're moving forward. I see good things coming. It's been rough here or there. It looks like there's been some rough stuff, through this last year, but it's December. We're going to have a happy holiday season, and we're going to work to look ahead to these blessings. It's mending these building blocks, and we have a vision for our future. Hold your vision and manifest those things and express yourself. Okay, I'm going to leave it there with you, Capricorn. Take care. Be blessed.